Hi, this is Patricia Steppa with your Dream Power. And what I want to talk to you today is a really serious subject, and it's about your business. So, if you're a coach or you have a business, a service type business of some sort, do you struggle to find clients? Does that become a challenge? I know for myself it did. And you start to feel like you're a failure because you can't find the clients if you don't have the revenue that you need to keep going in your business. And so many people then just give up. They figure, well, I might as well just go get a job. It's much easier. Being an entrepreneur is not the easiest thing in the world, right? But you see, what happens is we persist with that idea of lack and limitation, and we let that consume our minds. And as long as we have that feeling of lack controlling us, we actually attract more lack into our lives, whether we realize it or not. And I know you say, but that's not what I want. Well, no, I don't think many people want to live a life of lack and limitation, but we tend to attract that because that's where our focus is. And what we think about all day is actually what we bring into our lives. So we have to get off that. And we have to change our thinking. We have to start thinking of the possibilities. What could happen if? What if I made 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 a month? What if I took an annual income and turned it into a monthly income? What would you do? And start thinking of the possibilities. See, that's the first thing you need to do, is to shift your thought process. Start thinking about what it could be instead of what it is. And then focus and pretend like you're there. Now, this is different than faking it till you make it. I hear people say, fake it till you make it. No, don't fake it till you make it. But you can become the person you need to be at that level. You see, you'll never outperform the image you hold of yourself. So if you hold an image of a person of lack and limitation, you're never going to get beyond that. But if you hold an image of a highly successful person in your mind, you cannot help but become highly successful and to start earning that kind of money that you really want. So we do have to start thinking differently. Life is about mindset and about changing it. But with that, you also need tools. You see, just thinking alone is never going to change anything. When you just think alone, it's just a wish, it's just a dream. You have to have some type of action. So you need tools, and you need processes and procedures and accountability to hold yourself accountable to actually doing the things you say you're going to do. I know you'd like to think, oh, I do what I say I'm going to do. But, we can get so distracted. And, we seem to have less of an attention span all the time. But what if you had a tool and you had a process to really clarify the client that you want to serve? Did you hear that? Want to serve, not can serve, but who do you want to serve? And you clarify that, and then you decide, well, what does that person look like? Where are they? And then you have a tool and a process where you can message them. A lot of people, it's the follow-up that really prevents us from achieving what we really want to achieve. And, it used to be, you had to have like 7 touch points. Well, now it's more like 15 or 20 touch points. So do you have a tool, a procedure, a process where you are actually charting how many times you are actually touching that person and communicating with that person? You see, having that process can make the difference between a sale and no sale, and that client and no client, or that client going to somebody else. But you have to have the right tools in place. A tool that you could use on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on TikTok, whatever platform your client's on, and a way to make sure that you are tracking that person and where they are in that line. So you have to have ways to connect. You have to have ways to lead that person into your pipeline, into your program, into your service that you have. So, do you have those things in place? Because I did not. And it can be very, very frustrating to kind of search the world trying to figure it all out on your own. And you shouldn't have to figure it out on your own. Message me if this is something you need to figure out how not to struggle any longer, to make sure that you have plenty of people coming in, to make sure you have a process, a procedure, and a way to track the goals that you have and to track what you're doing, so you know without any problem where the breakdown is in your process. So if that sounds like something you need, and you want to start to expand your business and make it next year your best year ever, message me below, or direct comment below, direct message me, whatever, and let's have a chat and see if the process and procedure I have would be something that would work for you. It's Patricia, Step with Your Dream Power. I want you to be the magic and to accomplish everything that you choose in life.